Before we will see the concept of what is meant by transformation of a random variable and what will be the different cases of a transformation of a random variable. Now let's move on to the first case, that will be the what will happen if you do the transformation of a random variable for the monotomically increasing function. In the next class we will try to see the what will be the monotomically decreasing function. Okay, you already know capital T be the continuous and differentiable with respect to x. Okay, you know the formula for the transformation of a random variable, that will be the y is equal to t of x, right? Here if you want to change the one random variable to the another random variable, that means if you want to change the y in terms of x, that is also be possible. If you want to change the x in terms of y, that is also be possible by means of a function capital T. Okay, so if you want to write, for example, y naught is equal to t of x naught. Okay, if you want to write the x naught will become the t inverse of y naught. Okay, here t inverse be the inverse of transformation, inverse of transformation t. So if you want to apply the probability for this, how you can apply the probability? For example, that is probability of capital Y less than or equal to small y naught, that will be equal to probability of capital X less than or equal to small x naught. Okay, so if you want to apply the limits for the apply the integration for this, what will happen? So this will become the integration of minus infinite to y naught fy of y into dy, that will be equal to, so integration of minus infinite to x naught fx of x into dx. Okay, so now what you have to do means differentiate with respect to y naught on both sides. What will happen? Differentiate with respect to y naught on both sides. So here what will happen? So if you want to take differentiation, this will become the d by dy naught integration of minus infinite to y naught fy of y naught into dy naught, that will be equal to d by dy naught integration of minus infinite to x naught fx of x naught into dx naught. Okay, so here you can see differentiation and integration as well as they cancel to each other, and what will be the result, remaining result, that will be the fy of y naught into dy naught, that will be equal to, here also differentiation and integration will cancel to each other. This will become the fx of x naught into dx naught. So if you want to write the fy of y naught, that will be equal to fx of x naught into dx naught divided by dy naught. You already know what will be the fy naught. Y naught be the t of x, right? So in this case, if you want to just take the fy of y naught, that will be equal to fx of, what will be the x naught? X naught be the t inverse of x, right? T inverse of y naught into d, what will be the x naught? X naught be the t inverse of y naught divided by dy naught. And now in this case what you have to do means take y is equal to y naught and as well as the put to x is equal to x naught. put y is equal to y naught one case, and as well as the x is equal to x naught another case. Okay, so what will happen? F by of y, that will be equal to fx of t inverse of y naught, that will be the x naught, right? X naught means you have to be write the x into dx divided by dy. Okay, this was the answer for the monotomically increasing function. Okay, this was the simple case only, but this result is very important for your university examination point of view. Okay, in GATE examination point of view, just remembering this result is important. Okay, so for example, if you want to just see the plot for this, how you can get the monotomically increasing means, just see. So here, if you want to take this be the plot, I just want to write monotomically some increasing function like this. What will happen to the give y is equal to how much they will given t of x. Here this be the x-axis and here this be the y-axis. Okay, here you can observe, for example, if I want to just take this point here, what will happen to the this x-axis, and I have to be check this y-axis whether it may be increasing or decreasing. For example, if I want to take this be the x naught and here this be the y naught. So for example, if I want to take this value be the 5, for example, this x-axis value be the 5 means this be the monotomically increasing, right? So for example, if I want to write y, this be the x, y is equal to x square. For example, if I take y is equal to x square. Okay, this be the y value, this be the x value. So for example, if I want to write the y be the 5, that means how much you will get the so this be the x and this be the y. So for example, if I want to take the y is equal to 5, sorry, x is equal to 5, how much you will get? Y is equal to 5 square, that is equal to 25. How much you will get the y? Y be the 25. For example, if I take the x is equal to 6, that means y is equal to 6 square. How much you will get the y? Y be the 36. So for example, if I in this case I will be taken x be the 5, that means how much you will get the y? Y be the 25. So here you can observe clearly, whenever you have to be taken the value be the 5, there will be drastically increasing in the y-axis, that will be the 25. Similarly, if you want to take the x value be the 6, that means here the y-axis that will be drastically increasing to the 36. In this way, we can do the lot of analysis in the monotomically increasing function. Okay, in the next class we will try to see what will happen if we do the monotomically decreasing function, and as well as the what will be the plot for the monotomically decreasing function. Okay, if you really like this video, please like my video, share my video, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.